Last time it was... Oh, okay. That was a big dramatic decrease in the altitude, but here we go. Dude, that was actually so butter. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And in this video, we're going to be reviewing and judging all of the builds that were submitted for my twin prop build challenge in Stormworks that started 1 week ago. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. So, for our first creation, we have the Merlin 300X. This creation is made by Amarican on Steam and Discord. So, this thing has gotten a very cool looking cockpit from what it looks like in the pictures of the Steam workshop. So, I'm kind of excited to check this thing out. So, nice and small and simple to start off the episode. Alright, so we're here next to the Merlin 300X. I have some NPCs spawned in just because I want to, kind of test out what, how much people can carry and stuff. I'm just gonna put 4. I think there is just 4 seats. No, actually there's way more than 4. There's probably like 9 seats in here. So I don't know what this button does. It's just does nothing. I think it needs electricity or something. Okay, so door works nicely. Sir, I need to get you up, and this plane is kind of spinning, which is highly unusual, but maybe that's just a Stormworks bug or something. I'm just gonna quickly get these guys loaded in, so yeah, I'll just see you when it's done. Alright, so I've loaded all of the people up. As you can see, they're all in their seats. The problem is, though, is that the plane decided that it wants to, kind of lift up a little bit, but maybe that's just a Stormworks bug or something, because I don't think a plane's supposed to do this, lol. But we're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. I'm just gonna put vehicle damage off for now. But let's go ahead and check out this insane looking cockpit over here. We got main electric here, we got left generator, lots of buttons here like that. Alright, got the electricity now. Maybe the button back here now works. Nope, still doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Got a lot of warnings. Nice. I like that. We got heading hold. Altitude hold. I think that's still in work in progress. Position lights, navigation, landing, taxi, strobe. I think we need. I don't know what you need when you take off. I think you need the landing lights or something. You got a push button. I don't know what that does. You got another button. Actually, no. Wait, is that the window? Yeah, that's the window. Okay, that's pretty nice. I like that feature a lot. I kind of like the view as well. So that's nice. Got engine 1s. Got a fire extinguisher. And then we just go ahead. I think we just do engine 2 and engine 1. Give it a little bit of throttle. I don't think there's any like flaps or anything on this thing though. Let's go ahead and throttle all the way. Okay, and then we're gonna collective up, which is up and down. Here we go. Okay, let's just correct itself and lift up. We kind of missed the runway there, but here we go. We're in the air. Hang on, we just gotta stable ourselves. There we go. Easy. Okay, this is pretty nice. I think we turn off the taxi lights now. Landing gear. Let's see how that works. Ooh, that works really well. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out some other features. Maybe a radio channel. We got a radio on here. Altitude hold. Does that work yet? I don't think that does. But heading hold, that doesn't work yet too. I don't think there's any altitude hold. What you would call it? Like the keypad or something. We got RPS. Okay, belly tanks. Alright, we're doing pretty well on fuel. I think we're still at 2,000. I'm assuming that's liters or something. I don't know. Okay, the right tank is running out really quickly. I guess we'll have to abandon our right engine then, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and attempt a landing with this thing. Alright, I'm assuming that's gonna go well. Landing gear folds down very nicely. We're losing fuel really fast on the right tank, but I'm assuming left tank, the left fuel tank is gonna still stay alive, so we're gonna do this landing. Oh, okay, I think we're stalling, so throttle up, throttle up, throttle up, throttle up. Oh, okay, that was a little close. So yeah, I'm a very bad pilot. This thing is really stable though. It's not this plane's fault, it's just my fault. Sorry passengers, we're gonna experience a very Ryanair landing. And here we go. Oh. Yeah, I forgot that vehicle damage was actually off. Oh yes, we need to go ahead and right brakes, left brakes, stop. Oh, okay, we're on the beach. We were about to, you know, lose our right engine though, but that's something you can fix really quickly. I'm assuming maybe the left tank. Can help it too. It's a nice looking plane. Pretty decent. I kind of like the nose shape. The interior is very nice. I love the cockpit. I like how it looks and all the systems and everything. But I think that's it for this creation for now. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So for our second creation today, we have the twin Oblivion HC81. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Made by MrSurfyDurfy on Steam. And this thing does look very, very nice. I actually this is my favorite looking one out of this entire challenge. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. Looks like it's got some pretty nice features, nice cockpit. So let's go ahead and jump straight into the review. Alright, so we have spawned in the twin Oblivion. The nose looks extremely good. I actually quite like the usage of the modded windows there to create that windshield. Let's go ahead and jump in. There's a passenger door here. I do have passengers spawned inside of the creation, just because save some time, you know, trying to, you know, load them in, because Stormworks is a little bit buggy at times. There we go. We got the floor. Very nice. Let's go ahead and just get. I think this might be a skydiving plane as well. It looks like it, but so I guess that's that. Got some detailing. Got a skylight here. That's something. Got a heater. Some parachutes at the back, so that's nice. So we're going to close the door, go into the cockpit. Oh, this looks nice. Let's go ahead. Got some parachutes here for the pilots. Cabin heats, locked door. We can lock the cabin door. Nice. Passenger cabin door. Let's go and do that. Passenger lights, passenger heaters. So that's nice. Okay, so we're in the cockpit. We have main battery, aux battery, avionics. Ooh, that's nice. We got our artificial horizon here with all the features. We got tow brakes, active, turn off for takeoff. So I guess tow brakes are brakes or something. I think it's on. It's off now. It says turn off for takeoff. So I guess that's off. So that's that. Heaters, we can do that. Refueling lights. That's interesting. Where is that? Where is the refueling lights? Oh, there it is. It's under the wing. So that's if you want to refuel it during nighttime or something. I guess that's that. Nav lights, position lights, wing headlights, taxi lights, decoration. That's cool. Got some more decoration dials over here. Generators. We need that. Fuel pumps. Flap up. I think we need the flaps to go down a little bit. I think. Oh, the flaps go up. That's kind of weird. Interesting. But that's cool. Switch control. That's nice. We can switch it to, now it's the co-pilot control now. You can see there's a little green light. Altitude hold, pitch stabilizer, roll stabilizer. We need probably get that on. Autopilot. There's an autopilot on this. That's very nice. That's the GPS. So we'll test that out soon. So let's go ahead and start the engines. Nice. Alright, so set RPS, I guess that needs to be up. And we're I guess that was a interesting takeoff. I guess we're stabilized. Interesting physics there. I have the physics setting at like the max right now, so I don't know what that was, but cool. We're in the air though. I like the controls. Like the turning on it. Feels nice. It feels kind of sensitive. I think that needs to be a little bit more non-sensitive. It's a little sensitive, but that's a small problem. Okay, so we got the temperatures, engine RPMs. Toe brakes, heaters. Let's go ahead and test out the altitude hold. So let's set the altitude to 599. Where are we right now? 514 or 13 or 15. Let's turn altitude hold on, and we should climb to 599. And oh, it's at 600. It's stabilizing. I think it's going down a little bit. And is it gonna hit 199? It's kind of doing like a little dolphin maneuver. Let's go ahead and see. Almost. It's quite close. It doesn't like work perfectly, but it kind of gets to the point and it kind of overshoots it, and then now it's doing this dolphin jump kind of. But I guess that's okay. Let's turn that off. I think our passengers are throwing up back there. Alright, we got some turbulence down here. Our wing is actually kind of shaking a little bit. But alright, let's go ahead and get down and make it a graceful landing this time. Not like last time. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Well, overall, this is a very nice looking creation. I love the outside look, of course. I love the cockpit. I like the little radar. I missed that, actually. I missed the little radar. Nice creation. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, so for our third creation, we have a kind of a weird looking one. This is the P83 crafm. I think that's what it's called. By Gabe the Fox 12 again. And this thing sounds more like a military vehicle than it is a civilian. But he promised me on Discord that this is a civilian aircraft. There is no weapons. Let's see if that's true or not. Let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, so spawning in the P83. Even the name just sounds like sounds like something built for war. So we got 4 people here. I think it can only carry 4 people, like passengers, I think. So here's the passenger area. No comfort at all. I guess they do get a window, so that's better than nothing, right? This is just what you get when you pay like $2 for a flight. They send you on the P38, you know. No, P83. I'm sorry. There you go. I love how their heads are just exposed to the outside. It's like they have no protection of like any sort. They have no like wind protection. I guess they have wind protection, but they don't have any rain protection or anything. So if this thing gets struck by lightning, all the people are fried, like, instantly. Okay. Also, I don't think with this plane you can fly that high. Also, I really like this canopy. Yeah, I think with these heads out the open, you can't really fly that high, because otherwise, you know, it will be no air to breathe. Okay, so, where's the button? There it is. Let's go ahead and close it. Also, what is this? Why is this? Is this the pitch trim or something? Why is there a pitch? I don't get it. Let's go ahead and start her up. And then, how do you? Oh, I guess that's prop pitch. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was way more sudden than I thought it would. Okay, we're flying. All right. So as you can see, if you look on the top, you'll see all the passengers looking all depressed down there. And if you look from the bottom, it actually looks fine. So I guess there's nothing really else to show around here. There's only altitude, meters a second, and artificial horizon. That's it. That's pretty much it. So I guess let's make a landing with this one. Alright, let's go ahead and throttle down a little bit. We have flaps at max. Not really, but let's go ahead and... Oh, let's try landing first person for the first time ever. Oh, I think that was pretty butter. That was pretty butter. Wait, did we just butter in the P83? Okay, so yeah, nice creation. Kind of maybe change up the colors, maybe. Looks like some sort of like plane from World War II, but I think you might want to reinforce the cabin a little bit. Flying is good. I actually like the handling of this thing a lot, and it's quite easy to fly and quite easy to land, I think. So that's a plus. I like the canopy. Maybe the interior can be decorated a little bit more. But that's that. So yeah, great creation. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. So for our next creation, we have the Sandcreations Prince Ground J117. It's a creation built by SCP-049 on Steam, and this thing does look very nice. The only problem is this guy actually started a little bit early, I think, but we're gonna let him off this time. Next time, if anyone starts early, they won't be included in the challenge. But it's a cool creation, so let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, so we have spawned the Prince Ground Sandcreations J117 in. I have problems pronouncing this name, but it looks nice. It looks kind of like a, I don't know, kind of looks like a DC2 or something. The tail, like, I love the shape. I think he used some modded blocks there, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and open up the door. We've got a nice little light here, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and get them all here. Passengers boarding the J117. I keep saying JJ for some reason. I actually kind of like how these seats are all labeled too, like L1, R5. Yeah, let's go ahead and close the door here. Nice. Pilot seat. Alright, so we're in the cockpit now. This thing looks very nice. Pretty old school. Landing lights, beacons, startup. Okay. Nav lights, cabin, footwell lights. I think we need battery. Here, starter motor, electricity. Where's the electricity? Yeah, here it is. Alright, here we go. Why is it? It's kind of green. AC inverter enable after gen on, so generator. Flaps down. Yeah, there's flaps. You can see it just lowering. That's nice. Alright, so I think we can start the engines now. So yes, let's start it. So let's go ahead and throttle up and collective up, and it should just take off because we have the flaps on. Should create lift. Let's go ahead and help it a little bit there. Ooh, it's kind of spinning. Oh, okay. Alright, so round 2. Let's go ahead and start it again. RPM's up. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Start it. Okay, come on, take off. Come on, take off. We're running out of space. Oh, okay, we just took off. Okay. This thing actually does take off in a pretty long time, but it's fine. So here we go. We're in the air. Looking good. I really like the vertical stabilizer and how it's like painted. I like that. And let's go ahead and just check it around. Okay, so got frequency, got a radio there. We got fire extinguishers. That's always nice. So we're currently headed for the multiplayer island. I think the multiplayer island's easier to land on, at least. So that's that. Is there a landing gear? Oh, there is landing gear. All right. Ooh. Oh, I really like that. I really like that modded piece. Did you see that piece that was on the landing gear? That was modded, so it goes through the blocks. I actually kind of like that. So that's a good idea. So I think it's a good idea to put our landing gear back down because we're gonna land this thing. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do the approach in first person. I like doing approaches in first person. It's just so much easier. Our speed is good, so I think we should have no problem. We're going in at 117, 118 knots. So I think it would be a smooth landing, hopefully. Throttle down a lot. Alright. We have no flaps this time because last time it was. Oh, okay. That was a big dramatic decrease in the altitude, but here we go. So yeah, nice creation. I love all the modded blocks and stuff. Looking good. Flying this thing is nice. I actually really like the handling. I think this one is probably even easier to land than the P83 made by Gabe. Let's go ahead and move on to the second to last creation for this challenge. Alright, so for our second to last creation, we have an absolutely huge aircraft. This is the FR-76, made by Grandmaster Flash on Discord. And this thing does look very good. It's got twin, of course this is a turboprop airliner. Yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. So we have spawned it in. I don't know what happened to the nose landing gear. It's kind of failed a little bit. So that's that. So let's go ahead and load these 4 passengers. I'm just, this thing can hold way more than 4 passengers. So I'm safe to, it's safe to say that, ooh, actually kind of like that door. But safe to say that we can fit probably at least 20 people in here. So maybe we're not gonna load this up. It's gonna take too long. I'm trying to speed run through all of these because it's taking up so much time. I think I'm like over an hour of recording in right now. Okay, let's close the door. I actually really like the door. It closes and then it just kind of pops in. Wait, is this thing sealed? Because since it has the door panels, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is sealed. Like if you crash into water, you'll be safe. But oh, we got some first class. Oh, I love that the floor is all painted. That's interesting. That must have taken a long time, but that's cool. Down at the back here we have a microwave. Okay, some water bottles maybe. I think that's what it is. Coffee machine, some cups. Let's go ahead and open up electricity first. Oh, go into the cockpit. No overhead panels. We need battery. Where's the battery button? Where is it? Where is it? I'm serious. Oh, it's back here. Okay. Okay. I was getting a little confused. Okay, here we go. Okay, we have lights back here. Let's start off at the back. There's so much to go through with this plane. So we have painted cabinets. We've gone through all of this. Got some more drinks and stuff. Cabin lights. We got cabin. I think that's no smoking sign right there. All right, let's go to the toilet here. Oh, nice. It's got automatic lights. You can you can turn off the lights from here. Got the pooper. It's empty right now. Got some toilet paper. So let's go look at the economy seats. Very average. Seat back, headrest. I actually kind of like how they're labeled as well. Yeah, got some signs up there. Those are handles, but I'm pretty sure there's a modded piece inside. I'm assuming that's a window because I can see that's a window kind of shape. So I'm assuming that's a window, but he managed to make it glitch through the block, so it looks like a handle, or yeah, for the baggage thing. So that's that. Let's look at the first class seats here. We got leather seats. We got armrest. It's very nice actually. And let's get in here. And we have a amazing looking cockpit with a camera, with a tail cam, and you can actually switch between them. Nose cam. Wing cam. Oh, this is nice. We got 3 cameras. We got a map here, which shows where we are. Got a artificial horizon in a pretty flat looking screen. So we got these all the buttons there is. So it's not too difficult to start up. Seatbelt, yeah, fasten seatbelt, people. Flaps down. Yep, nice. I'm a little concerned about the front landing gear. Don't know how that's gonna work. Throttle, here we go. Throttle all the way up. We're moving. I'm just looking at the camera because that's like a third person kind of. Oh, we took off. Nice. Okay, I don't know about that front landing gear, but that's cool. Okay, so we've taken off. We're in the air, of course. This thing looks definitely very cool. I love the nose though. The nose looked good, but the back though. Look, the tail. Look at it. Okay, maybe the tail needs a little bit more of a working on. It looks a little bit weird. Let's go ahead and check out some more features. There's an auto throttle. Nice. I think that's just set speed. You can set to whatever speed you want, and then it'll throttle to that speed. Heading, autopilot. He did say that the autopilot and I think the altitude. I think he did say that those are work in progress. So yeah, these don't work yet. So yeah, I guess that's gonna come in the future. That's that. We got spoilers. Oh, don't do that mid-air. Don't pull spoilers mid-air. Just don't do that. Okay. Let's check out the landing gear. He did show me a screenshot of the landing gear. It looks really good. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. That's actually really nice. It fits perfectly inside of the engine. That's really good. All right, so let's go ahead and land this thing. I don't know how I'm gonna butter this huge airliner, but let's try. I guess we have to try first. So we're gonna do this. Okay, we're getting pretty low altitude wise, but let's go. Okay, we're not lined up with the runway like fully, but okay. Throttle down, Throttle down here. Oh, bounce. No. Okay, we did land. Okay, we bounced, we landed, and then we took off again. And oh, okay, this is a great opportunity. Let's see if this thing is buoyant. Oh, it is. It's sealed. It's actually sealed. Wait, I'm safe. I'm safe in the cabin. Yes, it's sealed. Let's go. The bathrooms are sealed. I mean, yeah, he's using the doors. The door handle, so you can water landed. You can see. At least you get to survive water landing, hopefully. But that's that. So nice creation. I like it. I think it's still work in progress. So let's just jump out of it. Yeah, but work in progress, but coming along very nicely. I like the nose. I like the modded windows there. Or I think that's modded window, maybe. But I like the cameras. I like the cockpit a lot. And the passenger cabins are cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the last creation. So for our final creation, we have the Aurora DP-2 made by DigitalStarship. So this thing looks pretty cool. Of course, twin propeller. It's got a very interesting design on it. So let's go ahead and check this thing out. So we have spawned in our final creation, and we're going to check it out. This has a door here. Nice, got a key button. I should say just a key. Inside we don't have much yet to see yet, but I think there's gonna be seats and stuff. I actually quite like the cabin. I think there should be a little more detail, but still pretty nice. Got a cabin heat button. Now this cockpit really reminds me of the dive bomber challenge where he made the cockpit look really nice. But I think all we need to do is really just press this key button and we off or something. Are we good? Throttle, there we go. Throttle lever, prop collective, and we should be able to roll. Oh yeah, I also forgot to close the door. This is all good. Okay. So here we go. 10 out of 10 takeoff and 10 out of 10 physics. I don't know how we're flying right now. Oh, no! Alright, here we go. Okay, as soon as it lifts. Alright, we're gonna pull down. Okay, yeah. Ooh, okay. Here we go. I think there is a gyro in here, so let's go. We're just gonna disable infinite fuel now. Ooh. It likes to pull up a little bit, but okay. Here we go. I think, yeah, it does really like to pull up by itself. That's it's a little bit of an issue, but I guess that could be fixed. So okay, so we got a keypad over here. I'm assuming that's radio, and I think there's not much. I think there's like nothing really much else. The handling is very just kind of weird, kind of. I'm not saying it's bad, but the handling is I kind of dislike the handling. Also, hello ship, but I'm not saying it's bad. It looks nice. I think that's like Quanta's air, so it's something. I don't know what this plane's based off of. I don't know. I think this is based off of something. Very cool. Let's go ahead and try to do a landing. Maybe we can do it on the airport island. Let's go ahead and throttle down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think there needs to be a gyro in here. It's a little bit like weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's so hard to control. Like oh, that was a crash. Well, that wasn't really okay. So that wasn't really the plane's fault. That was probably my fault. But it's a really nice looking creation, but it's really hard and difficult to control. So yeah, that's something you definitely need fixing. But let's go ahead and move on to my personal thoughts and perhaps you know maybe even a winner. So here we have all of the planes that were included or submitted into this challenge. As you can see, they are really good. I think we're getting better and better creations every single build challenge, so that's very good. Also, here is a size comparison from the biggest to the left to the smallest on the right. So let's do some personal thoughts on each one of these creations. So starting off with the FR-76. Maybe adding the autopilot and the altitude hold function, but other than that, it's completely functional, and you can actually, you know, just play with it. You know, it works. Starting off with how this thing looks. Now, I am probably gonna say this is a 8 out of 10 for me, for the looks. Love the nose. The nose is probably the best part of the plane right here. I actually really like how you did that with all the wedges and stuff, and that's that. The wings look really good as well. They look like the wings from the Q400 kind of. The engines look extremely good. I think the engines turned out great. I love the landing gear as well, how it just folds like perfectly inside. I'm not a big fan of how the tail turned out, but I guess you know, not everyone's good at making tails. I even struggle sometimes. And now onto the functionality of this thing. This thing has some pretty good features on it, like a fully sealable cabin. That's probably one of my favorite features. So if you like water land, you won't just die, if you get what I mean. The cockpit of this thing is also really nice. It's got it's got a ton of screens, which I'm a fan of. Autopilot and altitude hold still needs working on. But other than that, this is pretty good. So overall, I would say this thing, I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10 for this one. Alright, so on to the Merlin 300X. Now this thing is really nice looking. It's very small, and it's not actually really small. It's actually the second biggest creation of this challenge, surprisingly. But yeah, this thing is based on, I think, Cessna something, or maybe a King Air Beechcraft, I don't know, but it's based off something like that. Now, for the looks, I would give it maybe a 6 out of 10. Still, I really like how this thing turned out too, but the windows, I feel like you could have used maybe a modded window or maybe something else for that, but still, it's still nice to see how he's making this look. Oh, he's trying his best to make it look good. Now, onto the functionality. Ooh. This one's a little bit hard to judge on, because this one's actually probably a pretty good one on functionality. I actually kind of feel like this cockpit has more like buttons or switches than the FR-76, which I think that thing is more like more of a modern plane, so I guess it's all just screens. Now, this thing is really easy to fly. It's actually super easy to fly, and it just starts up with all the buttons you need. Easy to fly, easy to learn how to fly. And it's actually really pretty nice, actually. So I'll give the functionality a solid 8 out of 10. So maybe in general, I'll give this thing a solid 7 out of 10. Also, just a warning, anytime I say like something, you know, that it's not full marks, it doesn't mean that the creation is bad. It's just because there's more creations that are submitted that maybe have a little bit more better, but I'm just trying to be fair on everyone. So I do apologize if, you know, you feel bad that your creation got lower score. It doesn't mean it's bad. It's still really good. I think every single one of these creations deserve good credit. So on to the next one. Now I forgot what this one's called. I think it's called the what is it? It's called the Aurora. Yeah. Yes. Well, the look of it really just stands out, because I think this one looks good. Really good. The cockpit's kind of weird. I don't really know if I really like the cockpit. I mean, the shape of the cockpit. But other than that, the tail, the wings, the engines, they all look really, really good. So I'll give the looks a 9 out of 10 for this one. Yeah, but that's that. I love the inclusion of tons of paint blocks. Alright, so next up, onto the functionality of this thing. Now, the functionality, I would say it's a 5 out of 10 for me. I would say you probably need to upgrade your cockpit a tiny bit more, but you know, it's still good. I mean, it works as it is, but I just feel like it's a little bit empty. You could have added a lot more features. The handling of this thing, I just remember the handling. You probably need to fix it, or maybe add a gyro. I'm pretty sure you do have a gyro in this. I might be wrong. But it feels like this thing, it's a little bit stiff on the controls, but also it's very sensitive, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit hard to fly, and plus it's kind of like it pulls up by itself a lot. So I would give the functionality, yeah, 5 out of 10, sadly. But still, it's a nice creation, but just just a lot to learn for this. You need to really learn the controls to fly this thing properly. So I'll give the overall score of this plane a 7 out of 10, I would say. So moving on to the Ground Prince J117, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, this one's made by SCP-049. Yeah, this thing, I love the looks. I think I'll give the looks probably a 9 out of 10 or maybe a 10 out of 10. I love the usage of modded blocks for the tail, some modded blocks for the engine. I love the inclusion of that. Functionality, it's still very good. I really like the cockpit of this thing. It's really, really easy to fly, easy to control and all that. But yeah, that's that. I'll give this functionality another 8 out of 10. Yeah, so the only downside to this is that this creator, of course, sadly, started a little bit early. So to be fair on the community, I'll just go ahead and take some points away from that. I'll give the overall score of this thing maybe a 7 out of 10 or maybe a 6 out of 10. But overall creation, if you wouldn't have started earlier, this might have actually won. So, you learned your lesson. Next time, just don't start a little early. You have to start after the video, well, my information video gets posted. So that's when the starting point is. So just a little note. So on to our second to last creation, we have the twin Oblivion. Now this thing on the outside, it's probably my favorite looking one. I'll give this thing a 10 out of 10 for outside looks. That's just, I have to do that. I have to give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, just look at this thing. For functionality though, I'll have to go ahead and see. The cockpit I also really, really like. Yeah, but the only thing is the altitude hold and the autopilot needs a little more working on, but that should be no problem. I think I'll give the functionality a solid 8 out of 10, which means I'll give this creation a total of, well, I'm probably gonna guess maybe a 8 out of 10. Alright, so on to our final creation for this judging. We have the P-83. Okay, so yeah, this thing is I think it definitely needs a little more working on of course, the passenger seats. They're literally out in the open, as you can see. Well, I feel like if you were to ride a plane in real life, would you choose the P-83? Let me know in the comments. Actually, the look wise, it doesn't actually look all that bad. I'll give the looks a solid 6 out of 10. Maybe don't paint this thing as like a dark green color, because I feel like if a passenger were to see this, it's a little bit dark, Functionality though, the cockpit definitely needs a little more work on. Just has 3 levers and a dial and 2 dials and artificial horizon. That's that. The canopy is really cool. Landing gear is also pretty cool. I'll give the functionality maybe a 6 out of 10. Again, 6 out of 10 for it. Not bad, but it could have been a lot better. But I'll give the overall score a 6 out of 10. So in the comment section below, you can of course vote for your favorite creation. Just name them. I'll put the names in a list down in the description. I'll put the workshop links in the description. So if you want to download any of these creations, you can just go to my description and click on the links and you can find them there. Alright, so I've rounded up the final 3. These are the 3 creations that personally I like the most out of all the creations that are submitted. All the other creations, they were all great, but I feel like these ones are probably standing out the most in terms of looks, functionality, and just overall, just a great creation. So let's go ahead and start off with the FR-76. This thing, I feel like this thing definitely deserves to be in the top because, well, he spent super long making the fuselage. In terms of looks, it's really good. In terms of functionality, it's okay. Alright, so the Ground Prince. This one is really good in terms of flying. It's very good in terms of, just how it looks. But I feel like this guy started earlier than the others. I'll probably not include this in the winner. I'm very sorry, but, I'm trying to be fair on others. This thing definitely deserves 3rd place. Okay, so now moving on to the Twin Oblivion. This thing is a 10 out of 10 for looks. I love the looks, especially in the front and the wings. And the amount of detail in this thing is incredible. I love the cockpit. I think I would have to make this thing at least the top 2 at least. So alright, so in front of us we have the final 2. Now, to be honest, I'm gonna be 100% honest, I feel like these 2 tied. Because, well, they have pretty much the same looks. I feel like, I mean, the Twin Oblivion probably is, I mean, a better looking one. But on the other hand, the FR76 also has very good, you know, controls. Especially controls. It's super nice. I think the controls might be better on the FR76 than the one on the Twin Oblivion. So I guess we'll have a twin winner. I guess we have, like, you know, 2 winners for this one. Guys, of course, go into the comment section below. I would love to hear your ideas on who should win, or who, you know, which one's the best. But in my opinion, they did tie. So I guess this will be the end of this challenge. So I hope you guys found this video interesting and somewhat informative. You know, and it would be much appreciated if you were to subscribe. I'll do more of these challenges in the future, so stay tuned for that, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single upload. If you want to join future challenges just like this one, make sure to click my link in the description. That will take you to my Discord, where you can find all of the members, and you'll find all of the information there. And with that said, hope you guys having a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.